There we are, kids. So much fun. Yep, forgive me if this seems out of sync. Again, I think I said it in the last video. This might be YouTube's fault. Uh, I noticed a little earlier, I was going over stuff. Noticed I've done a lot of videos here just wearing pajamas. So even though I'm wearing this now in late afternoon, the sun's about to go down in about 45 minutes or so. Uh, Just a short note. I said in the last video I wasn't sure if I was going to have time to do a video between then and Sunday night when the Redskins are playing, but I have found a good time to do this. So here it is. Here we are. There we are. I have to get this thing coordinated correctly, so bear with me. The game tomorrow night, which I've said, who would have figured Indy at 3-2? And I think I heard it. I think I was here at some point this morning. I flipped on the radio somewhere, and they were talking. They said if the playoffs started now, Indy would not make it into the playoffs. And it's a surprise. I mean, but the game tomorrow night is going to be fascinating to say the least. I'm not going to sit here and predict the outcome. I wish I could, but hoping the Redskins win this, but you never know in this day and age now with the NFL. I think we've gotten to parody, P-A-R-O-D-Y, not P-A-R-I-T-Y, but what the hell. Anyway, here in the background, I've got the JMU game here. They're playing New Hampshire. JMU's leading by a point. They're in the third quarter. Just thought I'd tell you all that right now before we get too far gone. Anyway, a lot goes on. I try to keep this thing sports oriented. When I do it, if it's not sports oriented, it basically means you're not going to comment on these things. I have my policy. I've been burned too many fucking times by idiots. But yeah, I understand. I'm trying to collect my thoughts as I do this. This is why I love doing these videos. At least it lets people in to the thought process as I do this. I can't stand here, hit the pause button, start all over again. That ain't gonna work. See, I want people to actually see the thought process as I try to do these things. And sometimes I fail, but oh, I know what I was going to do here. They're now into the league championship series, American National League Championship Series now. They're actually supposed to start the NLCS tonight. That's the Phillies and San Fran. That may go. I'll go on a limb and say 6 games. As much as I want to see San Fran do it, because let's face it, Philly is fucking arrogant. I mean, that's what you get for sports in Philadelphia. I think arrogance is their middle name. Who knows? But the ALCS is going on. That's the Yankees in Texas. As I was watching in halftime, well, this was in halftime. I flipped it on. Saw where Texas had jumped out like I think it was a 6-0, a 5-0 lead, 6-0. I said, this is where they were last night. They were up like 5-0, and it just went away from them in the 8th, and the Yankees wound up winning this thing. I have no idea what it's going to look like when I flip it after I watch this JMU game, but same thing's really happening. I mean, they're only now, I think, in the 4th inning. Might be in the 5th as I'm watching this. And it's 5-1. Texas jumped out to a 5-0 lead, and the Yankees scored a run. And the only way Texas actually takes this series to 6 games and possibly 7 is you would have had to have won both games at home. So now you're splitting more or less. But again, who knows what happens? this just may not be right. I mean, you have to understand, I have mixed emotions about this because the Rangers in the previous life were the Washington Senators I grew up with back in the 60s and early 70s. So, yeah, I kind of have mixed emotions about this, but, c'est la vie. So, oh God, let me think here. Okay, there's a NASCAR race tonight, which I don't think anybody here is interested. Caps are playing tonight. That's an 8 o'clock game. Uh, yeah, and at least they're second in the division. Uh, but it is so nice. It's so nice now that you see the Penguins are sitting dead last in their division. I know it won't last for long, but hey, I'll gloat while I can. Okay, I think I've said enough. I need to just get off, move on to other things. So, with that in mind, we know the whole spiel is I, your friendly neighborhood, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why I keep doing that, but we will catch up to you when I get an opportunity. So this is probably this is I said, this is the video that's going to last through the weekend because I don't think I'm going to have time to do one on Sunday. So the whole deal, hail to the Redskins, all that. So we will catch up to you when I have an opportunity. So adios, motherfuckers. Enjoy what's left of your weekend.